G'day guys, welcome back. It's resin day, yay! And I'm going to try some domes. Do you remember when I did these? They're pretty big and I got this little cute dome mold and I thought I'll try those. I'm going to come up and do a little close-up of these and tell you about these, and then I'll tell you about what I'm doing. So these ones, let me put you on autofocus. These ones, aren't they cute? These ones you can really see through. Excuse the ring light. You can really see through those. They're quite wispy. They remind me of jellyfish. Really pretty. Now these ones were Pinata alcohol inks and Pinata white. If you look really carefully inside there, you can see the little featherings happening. Really pretty. That was the orange one. And then I did a blue. I think this was the first one. I got a bit more white kind of blobbies on the top there. And I've also done this sort of pinky purple one. Again, a few blobbies on top. And you can kind of see through them. You look carefully, you might be able to see the feathering. And then I did this one off camera because I was trying something new. And you can see this one's a lot more dense. You can't really see through it. I really like it. It reminds me of a sea urchin. I just did black and yellow. Now this one I used the Let's Resin inks and I used the Pinata white. So today I'm going to do the same. I'm going to use the Let's Resin inks with the Pinata white and see if I can create some cute little things. I thought I'd just do these, hopefully if they work, little giveaways, because I really like putting a little giveaway in with my molds when people buy my molds. Look, I've got a new silicone mat. Does it look pretty? Just on Amazon. Just got it on Amazon. Just a grey silicone mat. Right, so I've got my resin in. I've got just split it. Anything with these, you know, I think it might get a bit of a flat bottom, but I don't know how you're supposed to hold them up so they don't flatten. But anyway, I'll do the best we can. I'm using the Platinum 360 Plus resin. I should have actually measured how much I needed first because I didn't really, you know, put water in it. But I thought maybe 20 grams, and 20 by 15's 300. So I made up just under 300 grams. I did 200 grams of A and 86 grams of B. So I got 286 grams. Just pouring it into this paper cup here because it's easier for me to pour than it is out of that plastic cup. Well, you're a bit full. I want to fill them up pretty much all the way, but not totally to the top because I need to allow some room for the ink. Those two are probably a little bit too full, actually. I'm going to have to take some out. So that's what I'm going to do. I probably got way too much here. Oh, what am I going to do with my other half a cup of resin? Oh, well, look, I've still got some. I still need to fill up the others. I'm just going to take a little bit out of a couple of those. I'll use my little plastic spoon. Didn't realise I was overfilling them so much. Because it looks as if it's okay, and then, you know, the resin spreads to the edge because it self-levels, and then you go, oh no, gosh, now it's too full. All right, let's just do that. I don't want to get resin on my new mat. All right, here we go. Keep going. Oops, there's my little cloth to catch the drips. Here we go. Yeah, so I thought I'd do, because it's got 15 cavities, 5 rows of 3, I thought I'd do 5 different colour schemes. Just to keep it easy, I'm just going to do 2 colours of each. So we've got 2 blues, 2 purples, 2 greens, and so on. Just to make it relatively simple because I don't want to spend too much time, you know, putting colours in. I want to see if this works first. Got a tiny bit of resin left there in my other cup, so I didn't need all of that. Now, I was going to make sure that they're all about the same. Oh, I'm going to put more in now. Oh gosh, no, you've got to be so careful. A few drops and you've overfilled them again. Should have done this off camera, shouldn't I? Then I don't have to waste your time watching me. Oh gosh. Oh look, that'll do. I've got a tiny bit left, not much. Little bit left. Might be able to do something else with it, with the leftover resin. We'll see. We shall see. Now I'm just going to clean up as I go. I've got my baby wipe. I've got my alcohol. I just squirt on my baby wipe, and I use that to clean up. You see, let's clean up as we go. Okay, my nice new silicone mat. Clean my gloves. Alrighty, little torch into the center of each, just with my little heat gun here. I don't run out now, I need to. Oh, this one could do with a tiny bit more. Maybe if I just do it this way. Oh, it doesn't matter if they're not all the way up. Hey, I'd rather have them, you know, a little bit under than overflowing. Just changing torches. This is also a little cute one. Just into the center. All right, that'll do. Go out. Make sure they've gone out before you put them down. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, this is my greens. These are the Let's Resin. Forest green and yellow green. So I've just sort of gone for a light green and a dark green. So I'm going to do this row in the greens. Shouldn't move them, should I? Once I've put the resin in. And then I'm going to top them with the white. So, oh gosh. So what I thought I would do is, when I did the one that looks like a sea urchin, I did 3 drops of Let's Resin and 1 drop of white over the top. So I'm going to do that again. All right, so here we go. 1, 2, 3. Might help if I take the lid off. I've got to shake your white really, really well actually, because it's heavy and it separates and all the sort of white pigment goes to the bottom. So give it a good shake. And 1. Oh gosh, I don't. 1, 2, 3 of the light green and 1. Oh god, this is going to take me a while. Can someone cut them down and help me? 1, 2, 3. I find it a bit difficult to get the color out of the Let's Resin, because you can't, if you squeeze it you get this huge big blob, like a squirt. One, 2, 3, and then a white. 1, 2, 3, and then a white. All right, so we'll just leave them for a minute. I'm going to go and do all of them, and I'm going to come back and I'm going to do another layer. Okay, that's what we're going to do. 1, 2, 3. Actually, let's do this. 1, 2, 3. Otherwise, I'm going to be here all night. 1, 2, 3. Get in there. 1, 1, 1. So I want it nice and concentrated. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to go 4 with the yellow because I know that the yellow isn't as, like, it doesn't show up as much. You tend to have to put more of the yellow on, and then hopefully we'll get like an orange in between with those two. All right, so that's them. Moving on. Peach red. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I should actually have you on a different angle, because I think maybe my hand is in the way. I'll try that next time. Maybe put you down a bit lower on the side here so that you can actually see, because I think my hand's in the way. 1, 2, 3. This is purple. 3 drops of purple, 1 drop of white. These ones were red and lemon yellow. Okay, let's move on to the blues. We have midnight blue and azure. And one, get out. 1, 2, 3. I wish they would. I just wish they would change their bottles. I don't like how they're so hard. Like the plastic's really hard, so you have to squeeze, but then when you squeeze you get the spurt out. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm sure they're not listening to me, but if anyone's from Let's Resins listening, can you change your plastic bottles, please? They're really hard to use. Now this one, black and brown. Okay, black, just to see what that's going to do. And brown. Okay, so that's that. All right, so 1 drop there, 1 drop there. So now what we do is I'm going to go and do another layer. When I did this one, I actually did 3 layers, but it's bigger and it's deeper. So I'm not going to, I'm just going to do 2 layers. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to kind of fill in where my little gaps are. Doesn't matter if I'm overlapping. Just trying to fill in. And then the light one. I'll do a little bit more actually. The lighter ones don't seem to be as pigmented. Okay, so that's that one done. Oh gosh, I shouldn't splash that around. Now, this one. 1, 2, 3. It looks as if it's pretty well covered. I don't see any gaps. And again, I'm going to go 4 with the yellow. Might even do a bit more because I can see a little gaps there. I haven't put the white on the red yet, have I? Have I? Oh gosh, don't think so. I should just stick to the same routine. I'll put another one over here in this corner. Not that a circle's got a corner, but you know what I mean. All right, so that's that one. Now, I can see some gaps there in the purpley ones, so I'll just put some colour in to fill in the gaps. And the other one, it's funny how some of them spread more and then others like this you have to put a lot more colour in. It's weird. Yeah, so I think I'll just stick to the 2 layers because, like I said, they're only little. I don't want to put too much ink in and then it doesn't set properly. All right, here we go with the blues. Filling in the little negative spaces there. I thought about putting in like a light blue and a dark blue, but then I thought, well, because I'm adding the white, the blue is going to go quite light anyway. So I thought I'll stick to relatively dark-ish blues. Okay, nearly there, nearly there. Okay, so the black. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And if these work out, then Now there'll be nice little gifts to give out with my molds when people buy my molds. I do like to give a little something if I've got it. Don't always have something, but hopefully these will work. And hopefully they'll spread, because I kind of feel as if like I did like one layer on this side, one on that side, one on that side, and one on that side, but I'm hoping they'll all kind of spread. Or do I go for a third layer on all of them? I know what, let's do one extra layer just on this back row, okay, just to see what the difference is. And then we'll know. Oh, okay. Then we'll know which is better, 2 layers or 3 layers, hey? So the ones closest to you have got the 3 layers, okay? So remind me. Whoa, look, see how it squirts when you squeeze it? Just trying to get one drop out and just give it a bit of a squeeze and it just comes out too much. Whereas with this one, you can actually squeeze it and it's okay. It doesn't squirt everywhere. What am I doing? Okay, I've done that one. Blue. Oh my, oh gosh, I just picked up the black. Oh gosh. Just picked up the black. Instead, I was supposed to pick up the blue and I picked up the black. Oh, never mind. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Another squirt. Seriously, these inks making me angry that you can't just get a couple of drops, that you have to get a squirt. And then it ruins your piece. All right, so there we go. Don't torch your alcohol, all right? Otherwise you'll have a flambe. So these 2 rows have got 2 layers, and then that one's got 3 layers. So we'll see what it does. Let's go down for a close-up anyway and watch the inks do their little dance, the little happy dance. Squeak, squeak. Oh, they've kind of stopped moving. I can't see them moving anymore. They've stopped. So I could have filled them a little bit more. They're not totally full. Look at that. But yeah, like I said, I'd rather them not overflow. So we'll leave it at that. Probably could have put a tiny bit more in each. But I've got a little bit of resin left. But yeah, that was pretty close, I think. So maybe 260 grams was probably sufficient for these. All right, that's it. I will come back in the morning because these will be ready to unmold in the morning because it's late now. It's dark outside. I need to go and have some dinner, but I just wanted to get this in real quick so I had something to unmold in the morning. So I'll go and put all these lids back on and I'll see you in the morning. Hope it works. What do you think is going to work better? 2 layers or 3 layers? This one had 3 layers. All right. We'll just have to wait and see. See you soon. I'm back. It's the next day, bright and early. Right, here we go. Oh, pops out so easily. Wasn't expecting that. Pop it back in. All right, let's have a little look at the green one. Oh, I didn't get as much doming as I wanted. Probably didn't put as much colour in. when I did this one, like I said, I did 3 layers. And I actually covered the entire surface, put white, covered the entire surface, put white, covered the entire surface, put white. So this one, if you remember, I only did like 3 drops over here, and then 3 drops over there, and then 3 there and 3 there. So I was thinking about it last night when I was lying in bed, and I was thinking, I wonder how they're going to turn out. And then I'm thinking, I don't think I put enough colour in. But they're really still pretty. Look at that. It's a little wonderland in there, and there's some wispiness. And you look along the bottom there, there's some little feathering happening. But yeah, I don't think I put enough colour in. That's okay. Now this one, that one was the one with the 3 layers, wasn't it? Oh, they pop out so easily. So pretty much the same. You can see the 2 shades of green in there. See, if I think if I put more colour in, the white wouldn't be so dominant. Actually, I'll put them back in there, hey, like that. Now this one had the 3 layers, or a little bit more colour in it anyway. Okay, no, I didn't really do a lot more. I don't know why. It's still really pretty. Look at that. Look at the colours. All right, let's look at the next colour scheme here. I definitely want to do these again because they're so much fun. And I'll try with a little bit more colour next time. Look at that. They're so pretty, aren't they? I think that'd make a really pretty little pendant. I don't like how I got the blob there. This one's better. It seems like it's maybe I put a bit more colour into it, but I've got a blob. This had the bit more ink, a little bit more, an extra layer. So you can see there it's starting to do more like this one, but still, yeah, not quite enough ink, but still really pretty. Look inside there. Wow. Really like that. Let's have a look at the purples. I think they're all going to be the same, aren't they? All the pinks and purples. At least my ink's like set on top. Oh, that one's interesting. Look at that. I like that. Must have put a bit much white in that one. Look at the big wispy of white. Or maybe the white fell through when I didn't have enough colour. Again, not enough colour, so the white's kind of dropped through, but it's made like a really pretty ghostly effect. Love that side. Look at that. That's perfect. If I did that all the way around, I'd be a happy girl. It's darker in the middle. For some reason it's darker in the middle. Strange. Alright, this one had the 3 layers. Well, actually, it probably wasn't even 3 layers. Probably only the 2, because I didn't do very good layers. Look at that. Love that inside. Look at that. The resin magnifies everything. So it makes it look really, really pretty on the inside there. It's like a nebula type one. Love how I'm getting these. Definitely going to do them again, guys. But these will be little giveaways anyway. Hopefully you like them. There's the blues. They're all very similar, aren't they? Just obviously different colours. So pretty. Love looking into the centre there. Next blue. Darker for some reason again. Can't see a lot of things happening on the inside of that one. And this one had the extra ink. Oh, look at that. Yep, starting to do better. It is starting to do better, so definitely need more. Oh, look at that wisp of white there. Wow. Now that looks like something from another planet, doesn't it? Wow. That is so cool. And then we're getting our little dendrite things happening there. That is so cool. All right. Keen to see what the black and brown's going to do. Oh, look at that. Very cave-like. That's so pretty. The wispiness. It's like those white curtains over your big bed, and they drop and flow like that. He's got one of those big 4-post beds with the canopy over the top. So the colours have mixed really nicely. Look at the colours we're getting on the inside there. Wow, look at that. It just catches the light. That's so pretty in there. Nearly done, guys. Nearly done. Look at that. The white's just floating there. So again, it's trying to do what I wanted it to do, but I just didn't put enough ink in. I'm going to have another go today. I've got all the colours still sitting there, so I'll do exactly the same. Oops. I'll do the same colours because I'm happy with them. But I'll just have another go because everything's still sitting there. I haven't put anything away. That one's got a lot more feathering happening on the inside there. Still a little bit of the dendrites happening on the sides. Is that what you call them? I don't know. So there you go. Let me know if you like these or not. I think they're really pretty. I wonder what they'd look like on a pendant. Let me just go and get a little bail. So I went and got one of these from my little cupboard, and I also grabbed one of these bezel tray. I thought, I wonder if it'll fit in that. I wonder. Yes! Oh my gosh! It fits! Oh wow! Oh, look at that! Doesn't that look amazing? And then we can just use our little chain. I mean, obviously you would glue this in, but I'm not going to just yet because I want to see what that looks like. Look at that! It works! Oh wow! What size is that? Let me just grab my little measure. How cool is that? I've just made a piece of jewellery. You don't have to worry, you know, because I didn't fill them too much. You don't have to worry about the little lip. You can sand it for sure. Now, because I didn't use so much ink, it's not sticky on top like those others were the other day. 3.8 millimeters. Woohoo! Oh, I'm excited about that they fit. Which one can I try next? I like this one as well. Oh, that's so pretty. Look at that. Would you wear that? Love it. And the green ones, I really like the green ones too. I like them all. It's a perfect fit, you guys. Perfect. All right, I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to lay them down flat. And I'm going to go and have my coffee. Oh, you know how I had that leftover resin left over? leftover resin left over. I put it into that. I didn't show it because I just put it in. And because it was so deep, it actually set up in like 3 hours, and I unmolded it before bed. So that's it there. I did put a bit more ink in. I did 3 layers, but I didn't do nearly as much as that one there. So there we go. We've got the little jellyfish look happening. And then it looks as if it's all going back into the center there. I actually dropped a little bit of clear into the middle after I'd finished, just to see what would happen. So that I didn't have that top. I thought I'm just going to put a bit of clear on top and just see, just a tiny bit in the middle, and see if I can get everything to like push down into the middle. So that's that one. Cute, huh? That was just the leftover resin I used. I used the same, these red ones. And with a bit of purple. I can't even remember now. So that one was that one. That turned out really nice. I like that one too. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you've learnt maybe a little bit about Petris today. But yeah, definitely going to have another go. I've got all this just sitting here. So I'll see all my colours still sitting there. So yeah, I'll have another go shortly. And see if I can, even if I can get them all like that, I'd be happy. You know, I just don't like the little blobs. That's the only thing that I don't like. Little blobbies, but really pretty. All right, thanks ever so much for watching. Like I said, hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you real soon. We'll do this again, okay? All right, bye for now.